Every hive has a buzz, but some whispers don't belong to the living. Tonight, challengers, you're stepping into a story that's been waiting in the dark, long before any of us dared to listen. If you feel something behind you, don't turn around. Welcome to the Buzz of the Hive Ghost Stories. Most who spotted the ghost of F.G. Edinger in various parts of downtown Lewiston over the years have described it as a somewhat morose apparition, rarely noisy, though sometimes quick in its movements. And sightings are almost always accompanied by an eerie coldness that follows. Quite an unsettling experience for the unlucky few who've managed to catch a glimpse of it. But then, those disinclined to believe in the existence of ghosts, or to believe that Lewiston's bucolic historic district could ever be beset by such hauntings, will dismiss reports to the contrary as pure hokum. To know the story of Mr. Edinger's fate and the events surrounding his final days would help explain why so many are convinced that his spirit still roams the streets and buildings of downtown Lewiston, and how it was discovered to be a decidedly less than content spiritual force. F.G. Edinger was, according to the history books, nothing more than a thief and murderer. At least, that is for what he'll forever be remembered, due to the events of June 1894. It was a Saturday that he chose as the day to rob the stagecoach owned by one Edward Jose, who was also the man's employer. Upon fleeing to Lewiston with the loot, all $250 of it, the thief was accosted by none other than Jose himself in front of Baker and Paulson's store, most recently the site of the country peddler. A gunfight ensued, and when the smoke cleared, Edinger had fatally shot Jose, then fled into the brush past the schoolhouse. 'Twas nearly a week later when the accused was confronted by a small posse somewhere north of Cottonwood in Shasta County. Upon the exchange of gunfire, Edinger was brought down by a Winchester-wielding constable, hell-bent on exacting some Old West-style justice. Though he'd met his untimely end some 60 miles southeast of here, legend has it that the restless ghost of F.G. Edinger returned to Lewiston to disrupt the peaceful trappings of the historic mining community, and to establish a presence in Old Town that, many claim, continues to this day. And for many decades hence, numerous reports in support of the story still captivate and astound purveyors of the supernatural, who come, often from far-away places, year after year, in the hope of witnessing the phenomenon for themselves.